Welcome, everyone, to another Killer Brotherhood tournament game for the 1v1 tourney that Brigham himself has hosted this year. I'm the Boogeyman, of course, and with me I have a very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
G'day everyone, I'm Hansy66. My YouTube channel is Aussie PC Gamer, and you will be able to see this game on my channel from the view of J-Love Giant, who's better known as Heny Warrior Machine, and we are in for a great game today, I feel, Mr. Boogie.
Oh yeah, me too.
As the early engagement at the middle, I see a Assault Squad from Brigham, so I'm tipping that he's got a bike or a 223 somewhere abouts.
No, he hasn't spawned anything but the Assault Squad, and he's pushed all of his troops but two to the right, your left.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, it's really strange. You know what I was thinking, Hansy? I play a lot with a lot of these guys, and I know you do too, and this map is definitely one of Heny's wheelhouse maps. I mean, he is just well-versed in how to play this map, so it's going to be a real tough challenge for Brigham today.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can definitely relate to Heny being a pain in the proverbial when it comes to playing against him on this map. With him, it's just beautiful because you know he's going to cover completely one side, but when you're against him, it's definitely a pain.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, so what is his second buy? I saw his first buy as a regular infantry squad, but what is Heny going second?
Heny has got a half track at the moment. It's just sitting back there. I don't know if he's waiting to pop some AT men or something so he can get them up to the front lines quicker, but at the moment he just has a half track sitting back in the middle of the map doing nothing.
Brigham is running an assault squad, a whole new assault squad to the mid. He is not focused at all on the left, your right. He has completely ignored it, which I think is going to be a big issue later game.
Yeah, definitely. If Heny can get to the top of that hill, getting that hill is actually quite easy, but if you're on the other team and you have to take that hill back, it's very, very, very difficult to actually get anywhere back on top of that hill.
Oh yeah, especially with the Germans because their guns do not traverse high enough to shoot up the hill.
Definitely not. But this half-track from Heny looks like, I'm presuming, is very, very unopposed as the second assault squad that I can see right now with the extra soldiers on the field.
And actually, right now, Heny should know that as well. I mean, he should know how the points work. Oh, here comes the half-track. So he must have picked up on the same thing we did, which is if he's bought that second assault squad, there's not much else he can buy for a while. Brigham really would have benefited from an AT rifle, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, grenade coming in. Oh.
I think, was it an AT grenade or was it a normal grenade? I don't know.
He never got to throw it. We'll never know.
It could have been a nice, pretty explosion, but no, definitely, Heny is really, really on the ball right now with his half-track buy. It's cutting up everything.
222 coming in to deal with it, but that's going to be dangerous. If Brigham doesn't get that 222 navigated properly, that 50 cal will kill it, won't it?
Oh, it definitely will. I think all you need is about 50 or 60 meters, and that 222 starts to crumble under that 50 cal's shots. So that'll be quite interesting.
He's trying to get out. Oh! Briggs, long range, past the range of the tank. He was doing that thing where you aim at the very edge of your range and just fire.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see, what do we got for special points? What can Heny call out special point wise to deal with this onslaught of infantry?
Can call out a 30 cal machine gun team, which I'm gonna give the 30 cal machine gun team just a quick little plug. It is a brilliant early unit, and I back everyone, if you play USA, get a 30 cal machine gunner, because that 30 cal machine gunner is as valuable as the 50 cals that can cut up infantry with ease.
Yeah, you know what, I was impressed, that game you played earlier, I watched you use that thing very effectively on the right side against Chinito. And all of you viewers, that game will be coming up soon, and you can watch Hansy play and use that 50 cal effectively. Wow. He's got a whole squad coming as well. Now, is that an assault squad?
No, he's actually bought, he's not listening to me, but he's actually bought that 30 cal Browning team, so that's coming up to the middle. The conscript squad is on your far right-hand side. It's probably going to be cut up by the machine gunner, I think it's on that wall, or the SMG infantry over there. I saw the 222 disappear into the left. What's going on there?
He's just driving it around all over his backfield to make sure nothing's come up on him, and he's actually finally pushing left, your right, with just a couple of infantry guys.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just going to inform you that an M1 AT gun from Heny is out on the field. It's trying to hunt this 222 as well. I don't think he can get the shot off, but it's going to give it a go. It's just behind the mill. It's just behind these buildings here. Near the dead half track. It's just around those buildings. It's just kind of lurking around.
Yeah, it's a good spot for it. You know, I'm kind of shocked that Brigham is... Oh, a flamethrower coming in. What a good unit buy. All right, but he's got to pick up the bodies flamethrower as soon as he can.
He definitely does. I think, yeah, he's definitely got a the flamethrower support infantry guys heading over there, but I think he might lose his life as well. Is that a machine gunner back there?
Yeah, Brigham finally put down his first machine gunner. His original plan, I think, was to go assault squad so he could have a machine gunner supplement, but Obviously, that didn't work. Oh, Henny's got to get that gun turned around, or that's going to be a big
I
problem.
think that gun is definitely going to become Brigham's. He's going to steal that as well, surely. No,
Oh,
he's just
he
gonna...
can't steal it. He tries.
There we go. We get it now.
Oh, man. Has Henny got anything to respond with?
Henny's got nothing to respond with. He's going right-hand side, your left with a regular squad, because obviously Brigham's been able to cap all 3 points by the look of it, so he's looking at a 3 cap right now.
Yeah. Which is real trouble for Henny, because that point's going to ramp up very, very quickly. The left side for me, right side for you, is very lightly held with just 2 SMG guys, and Brigham has snuck another one in the back, but I think you guys just saw it. Yep. That 2-2-2 is just going to be such a problem until he deals with it.
Well, he's still a good 3 minutes away from his croc, but he's only 10 seconds away from Marines, so I'm tipping that he could go maybe a Stuart bank and then have Marines to supplement his infantry right now.
Yeah. Oh, but he needs to watch out. That infantry squad's getting chased by the 2-2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a grenade. And
Oh, get him, get him!
Oh!
In my excitement, I actually moved past the 2-2-2, but...
he got the very engine of it, and it, like, just front wheelied down the road. That was actually quite impressive.
There's a tactic I haven't seen very often. Henny is using the machine gunner as an assault squad leader.
Yeah, I know. He's Ramboing it up right now. All he needs is that little bandana, and he'll be Rambo of the USA Army.
So the problem we have now for Henny, though, is still going to be that AT gun that was stolen. Now, Brigham's got a big piece of help there.
And Henny's just rolled out a Greyhound, that's the word I'm looking for. That's going to the right-hand side of you, left-hand side of me, so
Yeah,
he's also got a conscript squad backing up. No, he's actually got another 30 cal Browning team, so there you go.
Oh, interesting. And you know what? Brigham doesn't have a machine gun on the right. He just has 2 riflemen and 2 assault two assault SMGs. He's got some guys for line of sight, but I don't see anything where it's going to be able to stop a Greyhound.
What about the middle? How's that looking? Because Henny's just running a conscript squad into blind open areas.
He's got the machine gunner. I just don't see him getting a push on that without that machine gunner down. Oh, no, maybe it is down. I don't know when it happened, but it looks like Henny killed Brigham's machine gunner in the middle, so he should actually have some success here. Oh, Brigham has spawned a Panzer III to deal with the Greyhound.
And that M1AT gun's taking shots at it as well. I just saw it full shot down. So
oh, main gun damaged.
Can still use that 50 cal though, so it's probably not bad to hide it behind a corner and try and use that 50 cal.
Yeah, I completely agree, but that Panzer III is going to chase. Does he have anything to respond?
Not at the moment, but it's a 1.5 on the croc count now.
Oh, good. Oh, and he missed. A bad shot for Brigham means that Greyhound stays alive to mow down some more infantry.
Still
another bad shot.
Jesus, this is ridiculous.
And he's also squeezing middle, huh?
Yeah, he's trying to push the middle. It's just conscript, so I think he's more just distracting Brigham at the middle so he can make his main flank on the right. He's also got 2 guys up on the top of that hill behind his lines at the moment. I don't know if they're on hold fire, but they are up there at the moment for Henny.
Oh, that's good. So when Brigham tries to bring out something big, he does have a response. Now, I'm not rooting for any particular player in this match. I just want to make that clear. I just like watching the underdog come back, and it looks like right now Brigham's got a nice commanding lead.
He does at the moment. It's 2-21, so he's definitely got the big lead up at the moment. Second M1AT gun out by Henny, by the way. That's going to come to the middle to try and counter that Panzer III.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know anybody in this game better than Henny with emplacements. He really is, that is his strong suit. So that he's bought another one isn't shocking to me. I'll be interested to see how he deals with the M1AT gun he lost earlier. Is he going to try and AP round it to make sure it stays inactive, or is he going to do something a little bit more fancy?
I have no idea, but it's 15 seconds on the croc count. And by the way, the M1AT gun actually isn't very good against a Sherman's armor. I've actually tested it myself, and the M1AT gun's almost no use against a Sherman's armor.
Huh. Does it have to hit that real weak spot under the Sherman?
Yep.
Under the front plate?
Yeah, it really has to. You have to get pretty lucky to penetrate it, unless you're like 50 meters away. But otherwise, it's pretty tough to actually kill a Sherman with an M1AT gun.
Oh, I believe that. You know, I've also noticed with the M1 that the accuracy seems to drop very quickly when you go out any distance at all with it.
Yeah. Oh, the M1AT gun of Henny died at the middle.
How did it die?
I think the Panzer III might have I think, what he did was he was trying to sideshot the Panzer III, and while he was doing that, the other M1AT gun blew up his own M1AT gun, so...
Oh! So as we were talking about earlier, that M1AT gun... Oh, what do we got on the left here? Is that a croc?
Yeah, there's definitely a croc, and there's definitely another Greyhound coming out, so the croc is going to go to that left-hand side of you and try and flame on nothing that looks like it'll be up there, but still a good area to have it.
Yeah, it's actually nice because it's going to have to force him to bring that Panzer III around, and that Panzer III has not got too many hopes against a croc.
It's also...
Oh, the Panzer III did take the bait, so Heny's strategy of pulling the Croc one way and the Greyhound the other is working for him.
Yeah, definitely is. I think he might be able to go behind that that Panzer III right now and get some APCR shots, hopefully, but he's just running to the rock at the moment. But he can definitely...
and now Brigham sees it and turns back around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but here comes the Croc to distract again.
The Croc could probably poke its head through those buildings and try and take some shots off at that Panzer III at the moment.
Yeah. You know, when you're microing this many units early game, especially with Heny, it's such a challenge to make sure you don't keep anybody exposed for too long.
Yeah.
And he just lost his main gun, it looks like, on the Greyhound, so that's going to be maybe not out of commission, but not in a good position. And, oh, this push on the left is going way deep into the lines. I like it. I really like that kind of a push.
I think Heny understands if he gets that hit, it's pretty hard to get back, so he's definitely going all the way there. He's actually bringing another regular squad to the middle, by the way.
Oh, really? Is he setting up any sandbags, or is he just going to try and crawl them in?
I don't know. At the moment, he's not setting up any sandbags. He's just kind of getting his infantry there. And there's also a conscript squad going to that far right-hand side of you, by the way.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, it's main gun. The Croc has been main gun damaged by the M1 AT gun. That's quite lucky there. Oh, and he's taking direct side shots at it.
Is it down? Oh, it's down for sure.
Hull damage, yep. It's gone.
Oh, man, Heny. What a nice push, but it might be cut a little short today. We're already halfway through the game, but oh, look at this full squad.
Definitely not microing that squad, as every single one of them has just been cut up by one SMG soldier and the machine gunner on the Panzer III. Unlucky there by Heny.
Yeah, unlucky, but I think he's just kind of bit off a little more than he can chew at this point. I'm hoping, because since he used his special points for that Croc, I'm hoping he has a response to Brigham's Panzer III, because that's really been, and I think me and you have actually talked about this before, the Panzer III is such an overpowered early game tank.
Oh, definitely.
I don't mean overpowered as in they should fix it. I mean, it's something you really got to be paying attention to and dealing with when you're any faction, but especially the Americans, because their tanks up to and including the 76 Sherman can go down pretty easily to a Panzer III.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is definitely one tank that you want to take out as soon as it comes to the battlefield, because it can cause headaches. And I'm tipping that's what he tried to do with the M1 AT gun. He just got very, very unlucky with that 2-2-2.
Yeah, twice it looks like. Oh, here comes another Greyhound.
That's right. Well, at least the points have stopped capping up, so it's going to stay 8-31 until somebody caps a point. I don't know if Heny's going to be able to kill this Panzer III with a Greyhound. He's approaching.
I think he's forgetting about that AT gun it's turned around and pointing at him right now. I don't see how he can. Yeah. See, I don't see how he's going to get a Greyhound to do any good there.
No, definitely not. And Heny's infantry is just being cut up by that MG. All that MG is just off that Panzer III. It's just cut up all the infantry. And right now, once again, as the last game that was on Tatterby, that he only had one soldier on the field. Heny only has one infantry on the field. That is it.
Oh wow! And Brigham has got line of sight in front of both of his points, and he's got a back line of sight on the hill. So Brigham has gone very infantry heavy.
Yeah, that's what you need to do in a 1v1. I think a lot of people that do 1v1 try to bring out that big tank. It's just not the way to play, because 1v1's all about pressure. And we saw Heny how he pushed so far deep left to try and create so much pressure in so many areas. But this time it obviously didn't go too well for him, as he, as you said, bitten off too much, much more than what he can chew.
Yeah, you know what I think it is, Hansy. I think it was a great strategy. I just think he maybe did it a minute too late. I think if he had done that before he lost the AT gun, if he had maybe put that in concert with the AT gun, he might have had a better shot.
Oh, definitely would have gone a lot better. But he still hasn't spawned anything, so I don't know if he's banking for maybe a 76 and then going to pump out some Marines as well. But he hasn't bought anything at the moment for the last minute. Yeah,
well, does he has literally nothing on the left, because that Panzer III is advancing left now. Or you're right, with some SMG to cover it.
No, he only has one rifleman soldier, and he definitely won't be able to take out a Panzer III, that's for sure.
Oh, it looks like he's repairing. Oh no, Brigham is stealing the 50 cal off of that Greyhound.
I can see that it's gone now. I can see the Greyhound still in the fog of war. I can see that it's disconnected.
And he's repairing it without the 50 cal. Now,
Heny has just bought a radio operator.
Oh, interesting special point buy. Is he going to try and shell the middle?
Maybe, but I don't know. He still hasn't bought anything besides that radio operator, so I don't know if he's mating for a 76 or something like that, and then he's going to pump out some conscripts and Marines, but I think his hero points might already be done. He's already bought 2 30 cal teams, a Croc, and a radio op, which is...
That's 10, yeah. Yeah, he's done.
I think it's 5. Is the radio op 5? Radio op's 4, so I think he's still got 1 point left.
So he can get I would get M8 at this point. Maybe take out that emplacement. It can kill a Panzer III. Oh, here comes an M19.
So
now that will kill a Panzer III, but
It can kill the Panzer III. It's actually a very, very overpowered unit, the M19, but it needs to be very lucky to make sure that Panzer III doesn't get the first shot in.
Yeah, plus with that AT gun, he's really limited in where he can move it to without getting in trouble.
Is that AT gun still just sitting off the back of the middle just there?
Yeah, it's just sitting in the back right behind where the greenhouses were. It's actually pointing right at the M19. It just can't hit it because it's in that stable building is in the way. Oh, maybe if he moves it to slightly to the right, though, he can get a shot between the buildings at the M19.
Oh, here comes the Panzer III, but I'm going to back the M19 here. It's quick fire. If he gets in the first shot and gets a crew injured, the Panzer III's dead. That's the big risky play when you try to take out an M19, but the M1 AT gun hull damages anyway.
I think, I don't know if I'm speaking too soon here, but we've only got 8 points left. I think it's going to be a very, very hard battle for J-Love at this point to get anywhere. The good news for J-Love, though, is if he can push past this middle, Brigham has spread himself so thin now to keep everything covered. A concentrated push on either left or right would really push through quick.
Yeah. Well, he's not spawning anything at the moment. He just has his assault squad, so I'm pretty sure he's pretty MP drained at the moment as he's been getting slaughtered most of his infantry. But I see that he's also captured the right-hand point Brigham, so I reckon this is GG.
Yeah, I would say this is GG as well. Although I love it when they fight till the end, and I'm a big proponent of that. But there's J-Love giving the good game. I think it was a great game from Brigham. I was kind of shocked to see the AT rifle or the AT gun go down so quick, but thanks for casting with me, Hansy. And for all of you guys out there watching, it is Aussie PC Gamer at YouTube channel. Please look him up. He's also featured on my channel, so if you're at my channel right now, you can check on the right under Raptor, you'll see Aussie PC, and you can join him there.
Thanks, Boogie. I'll definitely want to cast with you another game, so I'll see you then.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys.